Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Good to see you all. Thanks so much for jumping in. I hope you hear me because we had some issues yesterday as well with my other streaming profile. Welcome Fonzio, MSG, Michael, Grill Bears, and the Lone Dalek. Hello and welcome. So we're going to be jumping into Space Engineers 2 today. Have a look at the new update. What does it entail? We're going to just be playing it because currently, hey, Phyrexis, welcome and thank you for being a member for 15 months, 07. Hey, Q Creator, welcome. What was I saying? So for the moment, the world seems to be a little bit forced, as in you are like forced to follow this progress, which is a little bit limiting if you want to be playing like just simple. If you just want to jump in and do some survival without having to follow the storyline, the tutorial. So I don't know, maybe in the future we will see a deviation of that, but I think now they are doing it on purpose so that we are testing out this progress. But I'm hoping to see a bit of a more sandbox option as well in the future. So let me just start up. Downloading content. Do we have an update? I think so, yeah. It's not much, it's just like 90 megabytes. Hey Marcus. Did I not say hello to you already, Marcus? No, I didn't. Okay. Should be starting now, I think. It's a tiny one. Yeah, there's definitely needs on fixing stuff here and there, some bugs and issues. Let's go. Hey Randy, welcome. Real Phil, hello and welcome. I was actually pretty much looking forward to jump into the Frontier Engineer playthrough, but we do need to cover this now, otherwise, you know, it's important. Hey Dark Crow, welcome. So, what's new in VS2? Planets, encounters, Almagest system, projection and backpack building, colonization progress, a minor version of it. And the story of Ivan and Miro Sokol. Let me just move my camera to the other side. I honestly, I don't know where I should be with my camera this time. So, next update is going to be survival extensions, which means there's going to be more block tools, weapons, area welding, mechanical blocks, which I'm assuming is going to be rotors and pistons. Looking forward to that. GPS system, I'm not sure what they mean with that, because we do have already a GPS system. It might be an expansion on it. Dynamic weather, nice. And the Delphos killing field, interesting. I have to check that out. Then VS3 water, I think that is going to be the major change. This is going to be with another planet, Biblios. Does that mean, how many planets were there in total? Because I honestly don't remember anymore how many planets we had in total that was planned. And then multiplayer, at least co-op multiplayer and NPCs, which is nice. That means we can already do something together with like 3 or 4 players, I think. Yeah, 4 players, so that would be nice. And then VS5, full multiplayer, which would be nice as well. I see Capek managed to completely destroy his ship on a first Doom Voxel ST. They didn't play together, no. They played on a separate stream, I'm assuming then, MSG? I'm not seeing radiation yet, Lone Dalek. I mean, they say dynamic weather, but it doesn't look like this is going to be environment. Missions, contracts. I think this might be something after multiplayer. Anyway, let's jump in. And let's do a new game. You know what? I'm gonna have to set my music on this time because I turned it off for recording purposes. Let's put this on 85. Okay. Let's start a new game. We're gonna start survival. It doesn't matter. If you go to worlds and you take this one, you will have the same survival option. So survival creative, which has no planets. So you cannot build, like say I'm gonna just build. So there is no option to just start without the tutorial / progress. Uncle Andy Videos, welcome. What do you think about the new inventory system where you only need ore to weld things? I kind of like it, Uncle Andy, but I have not gone into enough depth to see where the upgrade happens. If too much things can be built with the backpack, I find it a bit of a shame. If it's just like building some steel plates and such or steel tubes, I'm okay with it. But I want to see the advance. Last Time Gamers? Did I miss Last Time Gamers? Hey Manu, welcome. Alright, so let me just jump in and let's start off. I don't see Last Stand Gamers though. Am I missing? Am I blind? I don't see it now.
10,000 years. Everyone we know, every generation after them, will be gone by the time we arrive.
But we'll be at the Almagest system, colonizing across the stars, expanding humanity, building everyone's future.
We're the part of the final wave, Miro. Lost to leave, and not knowing what we are walking into.
We will face whatever comes together. The first wave of ships, the Napier, the Shannon, they laid the foundation. We will complete their legacy. We left Earth in 2093. Over 1,000 years into our journey, and the first time waking up to refuel felt like a short nap.
Hey, Smo.
Yvonne and I wake at each of the 10 refueling stops, harvesting Perez particles deposited from dying stars, programming the warp drive's next jump, and then going back to sleep until the next one. Everyone else is sleeping and dreaming of the Almagest system, our destination. Past the halfway mark, and the warp drive is as perfect as the day it was installed. We are on track to arrive exactly when we are supposed to.
I don't know. I have this feeling in my stomach that there's something waiting for us in the darkness.
I hope you're wrong, Yvonne.
There it is, Delphos, and Almagest shining in the distance.
I'm picking up something.
They're heading right for us.
We can't evade it. Brace for impact.
Damn, I knew it. We need to abandon ship.
Not an option. Some of them didn't make it.
You tried to save the ship, and look what it cost me.
43 cryopods breached. The rest are stable, but the ship is busted.
So we're dead.
No, Verger is in range of the escape pods. I can make planetfall, find resources, and help.
You mean leave me here, alone, in a crashed ship?
You are too injured to make the trip. The colonists need someone here to monitor them and keep things stable.
This is your fault. We could have made it out just fine if we'd left when I said so.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Go be the hero. Again.
I'll be as quick as I can, promise.
Whatever.
So I agree, Ivan is pretty annoying. I'm not sure if it's the goal of them to like get to a point where he like his character arc is gonna be like changing, you know, that like he's growing. But for the moment, I feel like he's too whiny for a character that is going in exploration for 10,000 years, you know. Get into a car, you should be having a completely different mindset if you're jumping into a cryopod for 10,000 years, you know? It doesn't make any sense for me, in my opinion. Your grumbles welcome. I wasn't talking about you.
Yvonne, I made it, but just barely. How are the colonists?
The cryopods are stable. Thanks for asking how I'm doing, though.
All right, so let's begin. First things first, I need to change something. I am not happy with the sequence of my tools. Character gear. I need my welder first. Stop switching things around. Then my grinder. Then my drill. And
Good news. The drill still works. I've detected multiple ore deposits.
Maybe it can find a better brother while it's at it.
Yvonne, I know you're still angry, but I'm gonna make this right.
Just don't forget about me up here.
hey, Smo, see you later, man. Thanks so much for jumping in. Have a good one. Let me know. From tab to inventory. No, tab is okay. I'm pretty okay with that. It's right on my what do you call it? My fingertips there. But look at this world. Look at this world. It's gonna be all water in there. Water in there. Man, when the water comes in, tools are still loud. I did reduce the sound a bit, but they are pretty loud. They are less... I do feel like they are less sharp than Space Engineers 1. Is there anything in here? Nothing? Alright. So, if I want to repair this... So, if I want to repair, I can repair with either the raw materials or check what components I need. You can check component mode or raw mode by just pressing R. There is a little, what you call it, tooltips on the bottom. A lot of people seem to miss tooltips. So, if I mine iron and silicon, I should be able to fix this battery, and iron, silicon, and nickel if I want to fix the cockpit.
What do you see?
I found an unfinished atmospheric ship. I'm heading into what looks like an old mine. Maybe I can find some ores to repair it.
Also, the new batteries I like a lot because you can now just replace them. So you could actually, what you can do is like have a whole battery like base, or not a base, a building with all batteries that are getting charged, you can just take the battery out. You can see this as a 30% battery. I can charge it and then put it back, so you can do it with your ship as well. That means you don't have to constantly leave your ship docked to charge. You can just have your batteries charged before and then just connect them to your ship, which is a really good addition. So we need nickel. Let me know if this is still too loud. I can reduce the sound. Yeah, it's loud. It's pretty loud. Give me a second. Audio. Let's do 45. This might be a little bit too quiet though now. Because you will hardly hear me walk around anymore. The tools are still too loud compared with the rest. Yeah. Yeah, compared with the rest, the tools are still loud. Yeah. I'm just gonna mine some extra, because we will need it anyway. Ah, my inventory is full. My inventory is full. Right, let's go and drop that off in the ship. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get a mod in the future that is gonna reduce the sound of the tools. Alright, we need, what else? We need silicon now. The new Sutley sounds suppressed. Inventory full. Eugene, by the way, welcome to the stream. Alright, so that's sorted out. Let's go.
So, what's the plan?
I'll look for a way to reach orbit and gather the materials and components to repair the Calypso.
Then move fast. I've been stuck on this ship for 10,000
Wow, wow,
years.
wow, wow.
I don't want to spend another second on it.
Wow, wow, wow.
They are definitely gonna have to either find a way to make his story arc improve, because my god, if there's gonna be an option to kill him, he's not gonna survive long. So we're gonna have to repair this there. Let's see if I can just repair what I have already. Could this be how the red versus blue story arc starts? Maybe?
Status update?
I just finished fixing something, and I've got a new location to check out.
This is turning into a wild goose chase.
I know, but I feel like I'm being guided.
Let's hope your mysterious guide knows how to find the parts to fix the Calypso.
Okay, so I should have a battery that is 100% and this battery is 28. Can I drop this? There we go. All right. I'm gonna put the 100% in here, and then we're gonna take this 20% and drop it in here. What I need to do is get some cargo on my ship, but I think I'm gonna wait until I get the next ship. So I already played this whole thing, so I kind of know where everything is. If I want, I can come back here for some materials if needed once I'm done. So I could actually make a GPS. GPS, and let's call this hydrogen testing base. There we go. There we go. Let's go to up there. So the planet itself is the same size as Earth-like and Space Engineers 1, but for me it does feel larger. It might just be the terrain itself, the generation of the terrain. Was there an option to reduce the size of the hut? I didn't check. We should check that.
Yes! I found a hydrogen-powered ship, meaning it's space-capable.
Finally! This is going to massively increase your ability to search for what we need and get me out of here.
That's the spirit, Yvonne.
So iron, silicon, nickel, iron, cobalt. So you can make the hydrogen thrusters as well, completely with the raw materials. I do think that it would be nicer to have either an option for people to just decide I do not want to use the backpack building, but you still need to figure out to get the materials to start with the survival kit and such. But I can understand why people don't like it. So I got a gear forge here. Can be used to manufacture various useful items and upgrades for your tools. Select the item to see what resources you need. Production. Okay, so if I want to make, I need a lead bar, a wire. Okay, so to make a better tool, I need lead bar and a wire. These two I cannot get by just backpack building. Combustion chamber, magnesium bar. I might actually be able to make that. Nothing in the chests. I think they cleared the chest a bit because I'm pretty sure there was more materials than last time. Toilet. Let's go and mine some stuff. Did we go in here? Okay. Alright, so we need, what was it again? Cobalt? I think cobalt is the main one, no? Iron, silicon, iron, cobalt, yeah. Alright. So there's a mining camp 900 meters up there. Let's go and check it. I doubt they're gonna make the planet. I mean, the planet is what it is now. It's 120 kilometers. I doubt they're gonna enlarge it because then they need to change the points of interest and such. Because there are some handcrafted locations in here. That's one way. To land. Empty? 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 Alright. We need a lot of iron. Let's start with that. The stone has a bit of a weird texture, no? Is this my... Hey Arnold, welcome. Thanks so much for subscribing. Inventory full. Alright. I'm gonna have to weld some stuff up. What I could do is build my container already on top of the hydrogen ship. Oh no, the hydrogen ship is down there. Damn it. Okay. So we need 15 kilograms of silicon. We need 150 kilograms of nickel. 180 cobalt. There was cobalt somewhere nearby, no? Did I not see cobalt? Wait, what? There, cobalt. There is a weird sound effect that still like sounds like I'm landing, but it's like further away from where I'm at. It's like it's delayed. Da, 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 da. So I'm gonna keep this floating so I can still get the materials from the connector. I'm out of item. Inventory full.
The ship's ready. There's
Ah,
a
here we
hydrogen
go.
generator on board, but we're missing ice. I'm heading to the mountains to collect some.
Oh, here we go. So I missed a line from Ivan. He should normally have responded here, but he didn't. Hey Daedric, welcome. Can't wait to get new PC so I can start playing this game again. What I found, MSG, I mean, well, not what I found. I think they might add it once the water is added, because it might be water level. I don't know, but So now we need to go and get some ice. Do I need to go and get ice with my other ship first? I think so. My tank is probably empty now. Let me see. Hydrogen tank is empty. Alright, let's go get some ice. Ivan said he was gonna get ice when you finish the repair. No, he's still whining. Ivan is not doing anything. He's like.
Yvonne, there's something familiar about this landscape.
What do you mean?
Scots pine, oak, daisies? Earth species. The trees alone are centuries of years old, spreading over vast regions.
But the first ships from the Bering Project could have only arrived 10 years ago. There's no way this could have developed naturally.
Agreed. But the mystery will have to wait. Repairing the Calypso comes first.
So it seems like if you lose your damners, you go quicker down than if you just push down. Hey Dakini, welcome. How are you, man? They still have metal grids in this game, Akini, so I'm pretty sure you're happy. So all these chests are empty, it seems now. Oh. Woo! Hydrogen definitely has a much better acceleration. It also seems like my hydrogen...
Have you left already?
I'm sorry, no, not yet. I spotted a larger shipwreck over the ridge. I'm going to check it out.
What do you hope to find?
Something, anything that can help us.
This sounds like a waste of time, Miro.
I don't think you can check. Can you? There's nothing in. Okay. Can I check here? No. Okay. So at a certain point, when the cargo container is destroyed beyond a certain point, you cannot check it anymore. Okay. More and more like Artemis. I mean, yeah, probably. Smart. Okay. Just that you know if I'm gonna grind this away. Gravity generator. Interior pillars. These car containers are painfully empty. Assembler. See all these batteries in here?
I just downloaded a waypoint, Valation Station, belonging to the Colonization Authority.
Who or what is that?
Apparently, it's an orbital station built to support colonization in the Almagest system. The logs mention contracts and rewards.
Finally! This can get me out of here. Get up there and see what's on offer.
Hey Heather, welcome. That girl that really tied the ship together. Was there anything I needed from here? I don't think so, no. We're not really playing a salvaging playthrough. I'm only at 14% hydrogen. I'm not sure if that is enough. You know what we could do? Can I build a connector, you think? Oh no, go back to the weather station. Let's see if I can find some ice. There was some ice up there, no? It was there. Man, you have to be careful with the hydrogen ship because it has way more acceleration. Oh, that's a good call, Eugene. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure if I can make it with just 15% MSG. I don't know anymore. No, Akine, there's no pistons in the game. Have you made a new scenario already? Let me just check what you said about grinding down the battery. I get one lead bar. If I would take the battery and I drop it... Okay, you cannot grind the modules. We should at least keep one grasshopper alive now. This battery does not have steel tubes or lead tubes. So it would have been a good idea to just grind the one down at the... So I think that's going to be the only battery left now. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so if I would like to make a MK2, I need 2 lead bars, and I don't have 2 lead bars. Yeah. But that's a good call. Do we see our battery here in this? O2 generator? Ah, battery. How is this battery? 100%, okay. Yes, that's where I should have done it, but I don't know where it is exactly anymore. The music is definitely way better. I mean, Space Engineers music 1, Space Engineers 1 music is great, but it always feels a little bit out of place. This really fits. There is now auto parking as well, as I'm correct, no? If you fly close enough. It auto parks.
As expected, the station is fully automated, but there is some kind of gateway network to travel through the whole system.
Come and get me then. We can do the contracts together.
We still don't have the materials to repair the ship. I don't even know exactly where you are, and someone needs to monitor the colonists.
And you've decided I'm the one to stay behind?
It's the logical choice, Yvonne. I'll be back soon.
Are you serious? You'll leave me stranded while you go adventuring across the Almagest. Brother of the Millennium, right there.
It's the only way. Conserve power and rest.
Wow,
I'll come
wow,
back
wow.
for you. I promise.
I like my Ivan better. Yeah, there's definitely a better Ivan that one. This is such a whiny little bitch. My god. If there's an option to kill him, he's gonna die. Since when was VS2 out? Since yesterday, Deepent. Alright, let's take this contract here. Someone started making an outpost on a nearby asteroid. If you finish constructing a new essential blocks, it's yours. Alright. Are you completely filled up on hydrogen? Nice. This ship needs some braking thrusters, better braking thrusters. Does potatoes belong on pizza? I actually, Atlas, I made a pizza that had the potatoes as the bottom of the pizza. It was not bad, actually. Yes, Herwade. So if you look at the, if you start Space Engineers 2, you will now see that Vertical Slice 4 is co-op and NPCs, 4 players, multiplayer, and then VS5 should be full multiplayer. I can't remember the punchline. We need iron silicon. Is this a hydrogen tank? It is. And then we can register as our home base. Home base established. I'm assuming that is this position that if I die, I spawn here. If I want to spawn next to my ship, I need to press down that button. Yeah. So if I die, I will respawn on this survival kit. Okay, repair the antenna. And repair the ore detector. There's no gravity generator here. We need some copper. Is the front cargo port? I think so. I can go in here. I'm not entirely sure if it actually has... I could put a drill on here if I wanted, by the way. I think I might actually just need copper wire. Let me just switch the let's see. If I switch the mod components, I need wire. There we go. So you can just press R to switch between components or raw materials to see what you need. You learned the basics, now it's up to you. Hand in this contract, return to base and start building, or take more contracts to unlock new blocks, fast travel stations, and expand humanity's reach across the Almagests. Alright. So we are all piped up. Yes. Is this a connector? This is a conveyor node junction. So there is a connector and a conveyor node in the same spot. Okay. So what we could do... I can actually refuel here. Let me just check something. If I would empty my fuel tank. Okay, so I emptied my fuel tank a little bit. Can I refuel? You can refuel in the hydrogen tank. That's cool. Hey Drew, welcome. I thought I could do the same here, but it doesn't look like it. Oh. So what we could do is put some car containers in here. Actually, I might not be able to put a car container there because of the frame. Cargo? We need iron and nickel. Inventory full. Such a sad computer. Excuse me? Why is this, Is this because we had, let me just check something. Is this because we had symmetry enabled? Okay, I might have to grind this away because this should not show up like that. So if you build in symmetry and you have the same, what you call it? If you build in symmetry and you put the block in the same spot, then one of the blocks will be welded up and the other projection will not be welded up. So that's a bug. Let me just write it down so I can write it in the Discord. Hey Steven, how are you doing? What do you think of SC2? I'm loving what they did so far already. I'm looking forward to what comes next. There are a few things that are gonna take some getting used to. Some things I probably would like to see different, but doesn't really, not really game breaking for me. I think the backpack building is great, but it feels a little too easy in my opinion. I do like a little bit more challenge. Because I can build my thrusters, all of that without needing any projection, not any production. I'm pretty sure I did not buy the last, but suddenly get radiation. Wobringer, it is not. This is not a DLC. It's part of the update, not DLCs. I have not learned the drill yet. I need to do some... Okay. Let me bring in my stuff so I can actually learn my drill somewhere. So let's see if I can get my drill sorted out. Or I did never get high enough to warn me. Normally, I mean... Maybe you started a new save or something? Still an adrenaline rush, can't sleep. It was a wild rush toward feast. I mean, I can totally understand that. It's like, you know, it's like showing your little baby to the world. You know, another thing I want to write down is tools. Noise. Alright, what did I get? Did I get a reward? Renewable energy tier 2. No, I'm looking for drills. You know what would be nice is that I can actually check what I unlocked. Like renewable energy 2. I would like to see what it actually is. I don't know if this... Let me just see. Energy. Solar panel and battery. That's... I already unlocked that. That was already existing before. Or is it just the next level, like a larger piece? Maybe. Production blocks, production blocks, production blocks. If I go into... Yeah, the biggest solar panel, okay. Production blocks is this. What I'm looking for is for... Logistics, no. Movement, no. Production. Tools. So I think I need to do all these first before I can unlock tools. Products block tier 1. Production blocks tier 1. Let's go and do that one. I cannot do more than one mission. I have to do one and then do the other ones, which can be a bit annoying because some of these are really far away. Active contact, 104 kilometers.
Wee! Yippee!
I need to fly around the planet. Excuse me, guys. Hey, Mac Pigeon, by the way, welcome. And Lala, welcome as well. Thank you, appreciate it. And appreciate it as well, Mac Pigeon. Unknown signals are way more interesting, by the way, as well. Yeah, I know, MSG. It's one of the furthest one, these. The 104 kilometers. I think that's the only one that I need to be on the other side of the planet. Oh, wow. What was that? The light changing. What's going on here? Is it like a crashed ship or something? There's a refinery here. Nice. So if I could fix the refinery, I would have one already. And a drill. This is what I need. But there's no merge blocks in this game yet. They tried to join the forklift ship on their main ship and it bugged out. And Space Engineers 2 or in 1? What's that? I thought it was a deposit. No. Looks like a shower here. Yeah. Pressure pipes, nice. This only has heavy duty plates. I don't really need heavy duty plates. And this has steel plates. Trade parts. Magnesium. Honestly, I don't... Well, we do need some magnesium to make blocks now. Was not a bug. Was asking too much of not that much thrusters. Who? But Splitsy or Shack. Can we fix this container to see if anything is in here? Magnesium and copper. We check this, and in here we have some... This is an assembler, but could I use this assembler to make lead? If I go to production, I cannot make lead pipes in this. So I'm assuming I need a different, maybe a smelter. Alright, let's just grind this down. Inventory full. So sad. Right, let's go. There we go. Lovely skybox. There's something not right with the ship though, because this should be lit up, this ship, with the sun on there, no? Yeah, this is the sound that you're currently hearing is the dog scratching on the glass because she's not happy. This is gonna take like a good 5 minutes. Why she's not happy? Because she's sleeping. Oh, I need to slow down. There's an asteroid coming in there. She's sleeping in the back room because we cannot have her in the house, as the cat does not like. The cat does not like dogs or any other animals, to be honest. So when we put her in the back, she scratches the glass for 5 minutes and then just stops. She has a bit of abandonment issues, I think. She's here, Ren, because of the operation. Once she's healed, she's going back to the farm. So she's not really used to living in a house. Okay, gravity is pulling in. I don't even know, Ren. I really am not in touch with that that guy, so... "35 kilometers. If you don't have a jump drive, this is a long flight." Yes, Stephen, this is all SE2 music. Yeah, the music is great, and it is also more fitting. Like, I mean, I love the music from Space Engineers 1, but it always felt like awkward when it started playing. When I was building, it was always like this very epic music. Now it feels more like it fits in whatever I'm doing. I don't know, it feels way more, it has a much better flow and like environmental, not environmental, but like situation, fitting to the situation. As you approach the edge of the atmosphere, ion thrusters will cease to function.
Oh, hey, thanks for letting me know. This is too late. Ah.
Good thing we're going down with hydrogen thrusters. Ah. There's no parachutes yet, I would say. Alright, we need to bring in how many? 5 containers? Hey chat, welcome. By the way, Snowman, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you. We need to build some stuff up here. We need turbine blades. Remember to grind this down when we're done. Got some steel plates in here. Man, the buildings look so much better as well now. The planet looks fantastic. Yeah, they do. I'm not sure in what quality I'm actually playing right now. As in, like, quality-wise from dimensions and such. I think I'm not playing on 4K. I might be playing on 4K. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't matter because the stream isn't 4K anyway, so... Did we check this? Yes. More steel plates. And more steel plates. Let's see what we can make. Right, cockpit is done. Battery is done. Thruster is almost done. Okay, the ship is completely done. Alright. Right, let's get to some of these containers. So there is some, you see this? There is some drift again. If you are lifting a piece, then the ship does not recognize the subgrid as a grid of its own. So you will have some struggle with the weight. And it doesn't matter what you grab. It's just, it doesn't calculate it in. So your thruster is starting to lose not your ship. Your ship starts to lose a little bit height. There is a snowman. I'll show in a second. So if you open up your map, you use M. You go to GPS and you just right click on the map and you just type the name of the location. So this is the storage mission safe. There's now gonna be a GPS where I'm at, I think, if I manage to do it. Actually, let me just check. Did it? No, it didn't mark it. No, did it mark it? Why did that not show the right one? Let me try again. Okay, don't listen to me. I think the GPS markers might be a little bit messed up. I don't know why. It worked last time. Or do I just tap here instead? Give me a second. So I cannot... yeah, I can delete. I can just shoot delete. Yes, okay. I don't know which one that is. Unknown. Okay, if I now tap in here and I say storage mission. Now, okay, if I tap in here, snowman, and inside the column, and I do right click, and then I'm adding it, it will send a marker right where I'm at. If you do it on a map, it will show the spot where you did it on the map. Yeah, I think so too. If you look at the game, when you start up the game, they're showing improvement to the GPS marking system. It's definitely a little bit of clang that might happen if you're not careful. If you need some iron, there is some iron here. And then this is the... okay. I'm just checking if there's any storages that I can take. No. Is this lead? No, silicon. You'll find... No, there's definitely clang. There's definitely clang. There we go. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna connect it on the wall. Ooh. I'm gonna grind this battery down because there's some lead bar in there. Inventory full. I got so many power modules. Have a fun stream. See you later, Grumbles. I hope you're having a good one. I'm assuming you're streaming tomorrow? Wednesday? What are you doing tomorrow? Alright, mission done. Back to space. Oh, you see my thrusters are not working anymore? They're still working, they're just not showing. Man, the clouds make it so weird. It's like I'm flying sideways. Bit of vintage story to start and playing a new game that when it comes out of embargo. Ah, interesting. You're willing to ship up with your mind. I think I'm just gonna play Space Engineers music off 2 now on my Space Engineers 1 playthroughs. Dr. Silent, I was actually saying the same, I don't know when anymore, but I was saying the same, like, I mean, not like better or something, because I do like the planets in Star Citizen, but these planets definitely have a very good vibe. Look great, feel good, have a lot of variation. They are definitely good, they are definitely up there in the list of planets with Star Citizen. It's a long flight back, 1,000 kilometers per hour. That's a 6-minute flight now. Back to my from a planet to space happens so quickly. Yeah, especially if you're flying at 1,080 kilometers per hour. I don't know how much this is. Is this 3,600 meters per second? What is it again? Thousand and 80 times 60. Wait, what? How much do you fly if you do this meters per second? Game. 300 meters per second, okay. Which used to be 100 meters per second, no? I'll go back to my kilometers. Hey Panamark, welcome. How are you? Good to see you. I need to fly a little bit higher because I'm gonna go back into the gravity of the planet. So, thrusters not working or not visibly working. Nice to see you in SE2. My god, that's a lot of abbreviations. But it's nice to play Space Invaders 2 now. There's a way more of a goal to play and to build. Need to add the jump drive the next update. Yeah. I mean, they have a fast travel system, which means I can fast travel from here to Kemik once I completed the colonization, because that is a 40,000 kilometer jump. But yeah, I need to go a little bit higher. I'm in the gravity well. Just trying to see if I can trigger my thrusters to enable again, but I think I might have to restart the game. I just turned it off and off again, on and off again, Steven, it didn't work. Alright. Honestly, this is running really well on my PC. I don't know how much I have set the quality of my playthrough. I need to check. But my PC is not even running hot. If I play Valheim, my PC run hot. I'm okay with it, Indo. I think it would be nice to be able to turn it off as an option to make it more challenging, because I feel like it is definitely not a challenge. So for example, doing a suit only start is very easy now. I just need to drill stuff and I build my survival kit very easily. But most of the high-end gear is still like locked behind assembling, so it definitely takes some getting used to, as in it feels very easy. So the beginning will feel way less like how you call it. Just gonna turn my power off, but because the thrusters make noise and it annoys me. Yeah, that's what is happening, Planet Mark, because I explained in the beginning of the stream as well that I would like to have a more like a sandbox start as well for me. But I understand that they are forcing us to play this way just to see us testing this out, because this is one of the, you know, the next steps, the colonization. Complete? I got production block tiers 1. So if I now check, there's a bit of a delay after a while in your menus as well. No, I didn't get the drill. I don't remember when I get the drill, but asteroid. Let's go and do this one. So I pressed the button to open my building menu and it's not opening. So I'm currently, nothing is showing on my screen. Yeah, I cannot even save. Cannot build in the safe zone? No, but I should be able to open my toolbar menu still. No? I currently press to a save and my menu doesn't show up. You can hear me moving over the buttons. Give me a second, guys. I don't remember when it saved last. Alright, let me just close off the game. So this was I would say a soft crash, where I cannot save or go into my menus. End task. I don't know how to explain this sometimes, these issues, because you don't know what triggered it. Soft lock. Menu. Um... So, for the person that was asking about the multiplayer, VS4, the Vertical Slice 4, will be dropping NPCs and co-op multiplayer. And VS5 will be full multiplayer. Okay, we just saved right before we landed. Yeah, I'm having the same as well when I'm closing the game. Like, if I play like 2 or 3 hours and I close the game, the unloading takes a long time to unload. So yeah. Oh, you might also notice that I don't have the alpha tag up there on my screen. It's just because it's easier to make videos about it than, you know, if I turn my HUD off, I don't have that banner. You can turn it off in the starting menu. I don't remember what you need to do though. Give me a second. Can I open my Steam? If you go to Space Engineers, Properties, Hide Version. If you do that, dash hide version, it will remove the alpha tag. I think most of the games that are on my list I streamed one day. Okay. Okay, let me just save. So we don't need to do this again. In case we have an issue. Complete. And exit. It's all very cool. There's nothing in the lockers. It's very abandoned here. Normally this should be an airlock, I'm assuming, where when we get vents in the future. I'm gonna save again. Because I don't want to do this again.
Slow down, Beeble.
Alright, so if I do G, then I say movement, and I should be able to put some extra thrusters on there. Just to have some extra braking thrust, because the ship is really struggling with braking. If I have metal plates, I don't have metal grids, but I have steel plates, and I can take the cobalt.
I need steel tubes. Damn it.
There we go. So that should give us a little bit more braking thrust. I mean, it's not much, but it should be better. These unknown singles are actually very interesting to stop by. There's a lot of good stuff on them. I don't think I can only hide the names, and I don't think I can say hide GPS now. So if I would do this and I say hide, well, this is probably going to be one of the improvements to the GPS system once they release VS 2.2 or 2.1, 2.2. It's long flights though, 20 kilometers, 40 kilometers, was it 40 kilometers? But it makes sense, you know, it's not like all the asteroids should be all next to each other, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense to have outposts if everything is like 5 kilometers from each other. So the first time I did this mission, I grinded it away. It says move debris. I said, okay, I'm just gonna grind it away, you know. No. No. You cannot grind it. Failed mission. I had to go back, cancel it, and restart. You have to push it out of the way. You cannot grind it. So, it's good pro tip for this mission. Do not grind it. You have to push them out of the way. I'm just gonna check if there's anything in the... So I'm just gonna see if I can push them somewhere up there, because they might be handy to grind away later. No, there's no toolbar yet in the ship. Well, is there? I mean, this is probably going to be added once we get the guns and such enabled. There we go. Debris is out of the way. Now I can land my ship. No, there's no toolbar yet. I'm sure there will be one in the future, because you will be able, you have to control your guns and such, and refueling and such. Alright, let's repair the solar panels. We need a lot of stuff. I'm assuming there's gonna be whatever we need here. Let's check the chest first. Silicone. Need to fix these. Gravity generator, this is a survival kit, and this is a gear forge. Which means we might be able to start making a better tool if we fix this. Right, we need iron, let's see. We need iron, cobalt, and nickel. Oh, hello. Nah. Snowman, see you later. Thanks so much for jumping in. Have a good one. Oh, this is good to grind away as well. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. That's a good little light corner. I like that. It's a nice little standing light. Inventory full. She's so sad. So sad. Right. Next is nickel, silicon, and cobalt. Okay. Can I fix this one in the meantime while I'm here? Huh? Nickel is behind there. Did we have cobalt? I think it might actually have been on the other side there, yeah, okay. More. That should be my gear force, I think. I need to go and get silicon from my ship now. Silicon! So the jetpack does run out of fuel if you are. So I'll explain, Steven. Silicon. So your jetpack is using battery power. So if you're using your jetpack, your battery is gonna drain. Alright? But that means you can only fly, I think, 72 kilometers per hour in space. On planet, it's 20 kilometers per hour. So this is pretty slow on a planet, 20 kilometers per hour. So you need to boost. If you press boost, then you start using hydrogen, and your hydrogen drains very quickly. So your fuel does run out depending on how much you're using and how quickly you're flying. Alright, so if I would like to make a better welder, we need lead pipes. If I want to make a better grinder, we need lead pipes. If I want another drill, we need lead pipes. Do these work better, or do they just use less power? Does it work worse? I don't know. It's just different fuel. How much lead pipes do I have? I got 2 lead bars. Yeah, that's what you see as well. If I do my character, you can see it's now blue. So I'm using my blue thrusters. If I do boost, it will change to color. It becomes yellow. So you're using 2 different fuels depending on the boost or depending on the flight. Did we see any lead here? I don't think so, no. Iron, nickel, no. Alright. If I would grind you away... I only have 1 lead bar, so it doesn't really help me. So I need lead bar, metal grids, which I don't have. Do we have a smelter? We don't. Oh. This is actually very overpowered. Now that I think of it, I can actually grind this down, which is gonna give me the metal grids. Then I put the metal grids in here. Then I put the cobalt in my inventory, and I just weld this up again with cobalt. And now I got metal grids without the need of a smelter. That's a bit of a cheese. That's a bit of a cheese. Lead bar and turbine blades. Do I have turbine blades? Yes. Let's make a better grinder to start with. What? Okay. So we're gonna make a better grinder with lead. I'll go to production, and I want to make a 1. character gear MK2. There we go. I got myself a new grinder. How much quicker is this? It's pretty okay. Can you take out that wall? Okay, so why... What? Okay. A lot of silicon. So I don't know if that was intended, but this is a pretty big cheese. You just weld something up, you take the parts out, you weld it up again with some cobalt, you take it out. Would that work with No, because I need the lead pipes, Eugene. I need to make the lead pipes. I cannot weld lead pipes. Let me see. I mean, I'll show you. If I take my welder and I aim at this battery and I do... here you can see you cannot use raw materials for heavy-duty plates, motherboards and heavy-duty plate. But I can make my lead pipe if I have lead. So if I have lead in my inventory here... I don't think I have lead on me. So yeah, I can do... If I have lead... I don't know if there's lead here. Let's see. We got copper, cobalt, iron, nickel, silicon. I'm gonna take it back. Nah. Finish base construction. But I did finish base construction, damn it. I think this is actually broken, this mission, see? It still says finish base construction while it should be finished. I had the same issue here last time. This mission... What is this? What is this contract? Engineering Lost Asteroid Base is the one that we have to take the debris away. Alright, I'm gonna have to abandon this one and do this one again. because the mission is broken. See? It would be nice to have an actual restart somewhere here, or you know, something that fix or checks it. Oh, this one gives me a drill. Damn it. A-holes. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna make this easy this time. Because I need to fly 40 kilometers back and forth. Contract failed. Yeah, well, guys, I'll do it again. Alright, so now another thing is if your mission fails, it doesn't show you the way back to the Valation station. No marker back. Hey Prime, welcome. Hydrogen testing. Let's fly there. It should be somewhere nearby. I'm sure the bubble is gonna pop up suddenly. Yeah, I'm writing down all the issues I'm coming across as well, just to send them to the devs. Alright, where's my station? See you later, Stephen, man. Thank you so much for jumping in. So it should show me I have Fallation Station as a GPS. Ah, there it is. It's weird, no? Gotta mark your own GPS. Normally it should show it again when you're like finishing your mission or if you're failing your mission. And it doesn't. So it is smart to GPS it, but it's definitely a bug that needs to be sorted out. The starter platform should show. I don't know how long the range of my antenna is. Although, did I make... No, I didn't make a GPS, did I? Did I make a GPS of my starter station? Oh, I didn't. Supermaker, thanks so much for subscribing and welcome to the Beeble Hive. Alright, let's get that same mission again, and I'm gonna make a GPS as well here. So let's make a GPS, huh? I'm gonna delete you because I cannot delete you. Accept. And let's do it again. Was there any lead on my base up there? My thruster's not working anymore again. Whee! Did we see lead here? Nickel, iron, ice, cobalt, silicon, no lead. Alright. We tried. So let's do this mission again. No, it's good. I know where it is. I said it's like very close to a Valation station, so. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. It's definitely getting used to the speed you're taking and the time you have to start slowing down. Especially if you're flying with a ship that doesn't have a lot of braking thrust. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, let's push these now that direction. not onto my ship, please?
You can go free in space.
Alright, let's start with fixing the gear forge. Remember what we needed for the gear forge? I already forgot. Steel plates, maybe? Ah, I just dropped them.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Inventory full. Alright, I'm gonna have to go and check what I really need. It's interesting that this whole thing gets reset, by the way. So, we need steel plates, motors, electronic parts, and metal grids. Electronic parts, steel plates, metal grids, and I already forgot the other one.
Inventory full.
Motors. Damn it.
Inventory full.
Alright, so now I should be able to make a better welder as well on this, and a better... Look at that, I didn't even have to go to my car. We need glass and wire.
Inventory full.
Shift, move 10.
Inventory full.
Okay. Contract finished. Alright. So, now I should be able to make some lead on this, no? Because this, how much does this need for the lead bar? Copper and lead. But I don't have lead on me, no? Damn it. I thought my brain. I don't have lead on me. I do have 2 lead bars, so I can upgrade my drill. For my drill, we need metal grid and the drill itself, no? Just for you, hooked up a third monitor to see so your stream isn't screen sharing with another. Thank you. There's some serious delay again between my opening of the menus. Did I say drill? No. A drilled MK2. There we go. Now we got a better drill as well. Let's see, how does this work? I think that it should work quicker and less power usage. Does it? Okay, so we have the MK. It's the most basic version of the hand drill. It is used for mining, resource collection, and digging holes. The MK2 is faster at mining than the MK1. It is used for okay. MK3 is faster. It doesn't collect more. It just faster. Okay. So it doesn't really make a difference, I think. David, I think it's great if you're doing the campaign or if you're doing the tutorial mission, because it's a way to learn. But if you want to do like a sandbox playthrough, I don't know. There needs to be a different solution. I don't like to have all the blocks at hand though, but I feel like, I mean, I'm sure that mods will definitely release different solutions to this and how to a little bit like we have grind to learn, or we have salvaging, the scavenging run from Splitsy. So my progress should not falter now. I just need your lead bar if I want to improve my tools. There we go. I got 2 more lead bars, so I can do this again somewhere else. Now the sun is giving light. That's weird, no? Because last time I didn't give any light on this ship. I mean, I think it's a nice way to unlock blocks. I think it's better than the progression where you have to grind one block to get the other one, or learn, you know, weld one block to learn the other one. It gives more like reason and goal to go and explore. But if you're playing this game for like 1,000 hours, you're not gonna be doing this every time you start a new game. You know what I mean? You want to have a different way to learn the blocks or get the blocks or unlock the blocks. But like a tutorial mission, this is great. I think this is a very good way to get the hang of it. Yo, Sound Alter, welcome. And David, of course, welcome as well. I'm definitely looking forward to Space Engineer's next update as well, no? What they've been teasing. And their meet and their stream. I mean, this is a great update. I think if they would have released Space Engineers like this from the first time, it would have made a little bit of a bigger attraction, I think. But it is very promising to what is coming in the future. Alright, give me my drill. Block tools. Oh, wait, is this... doesn't matter what I'm doing. Ah. Is this now a different space movement? Alright, good to know. The first time we had the 3 contracts, they were all block or production improvement. The next time it was the drill, and now it's space movement. So it doesn't matter which one you pick, it's just gonna give you one of the rewards, and then the next one is gonna be the next reward. Okay. Stream is constantly buffering. Checked others I'm sub to currently. I'm in and they are not having any issues. I don't have any issues on my side, definitely truck. I didn't even have any dropped frames. And let's see YouTube itself. No, YouTube has no complaints. Stream health had no issues as well along the way. So it might be, I don't know, maybe you're on a different engine server or something. But I need to turn down the hype a bit. Feels a lot of noise between slices. I mean, for this update, I felt like the update was the you know, the hype was allowed. I don't know what the word is. What I wanted to say. The word, I cannot get to the word. I feel like for the first one, when they released Space Engineers to the first creative build, it felt a little bit over the top, the hyping for what we got. But now I feel like it definitely deserved appropriate. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you, Sound Daughter. Hey Jeff, thank you so much for subscribing, by the way. Alright, so let's go. I think the space movement probably is gonna give me ion thrusters. I think my ship is on the other side. It is. Alright guys, let's bring our ship over to the other place. Now we should be able to put a drill on that. Hey Phantom Work, welcome. Megastructure now.
Ah, I need to turn around.
Alright, so now
Drill! Yay! Drill!
what was this again? Compressor, iron and copper. I think we did have some compressor here now.
Inventory full.
Sorry. There we go. You know what we need to build on this as well as an ore detector. Can I build an ore detector? Not a gore detector, an ore detector. Gore detector. Construction components, electronic parts, wire and steel plate. Construction components, electronic parts.
Inventory full.
Steel plate. I miss build vision. I miss build planner in this. Alright, now this should be able to be put in this container here now. Control panel. This is car container 2.5. Can I rename this? Yes. Car container base. There we go. So, hide empty inventories, show only connected inventories, and then we should be able to see the starter platform, and then I should be able to move all this over in this card. There we go. I got a feeling that this drill is not going to be big enough for my ship. We need more drill. More drill! So there is no more rock mining, by the way, as well. There's still some silicon there. Yeah, it is great. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference if you have like a large grid ore detector or not. But it definitely has a very good range now. I think it's 100 to 150 meters. How much do we have? I got 150 meters up there. I got 180 meters. But that actually might be linked to the antenna that I have on the base. I'm not sure. I want to get your thoughts and opinions on difference between... They are different games, Truck. There is no real comparison between No Man's Sky and Space Engineers. I just love the problem solving and the building mechanics in Space Engineers, as in like building your ships and such. Now the reason I stopped, the reason there is way less No Man's Sky is just because there is nothing to do for me for the moment. As in, I did everything. And with the Redux, I'm kind of slowing down every time. Once they do a new update, probably next year February, I will be back. All right. Is copper deeper as well here? It is deeper now. It is. Okay. I need a bigger drill for so I can dig deeper with my ship. Iron is surface. It is. How is our car container, by the way? Not too bad, to be honest. I wonder if I can make the smelter already and play around a bit with that. Do I need more nickel while we're here? You said they were different. How do they compare to each other, generally speaking? So what I'm playing currently, by the way, Truck, is not Space Engineers 1. This is Space Engineers 2. I'm playing the new vertical slice, which added planets and survival mechanics, which is still basic. So I'm just trying it out. Let me just connect again. So the difference between Space Engineers 1 and Space Engineers and No Man's Sky is, how do you compare? I think No Man's Sky is way more focused on exploration. And honestly, the point of exploration has kind of ended for me. Because they do drop an update and it's like, okay, interesting, I'm gonna check out the planets out. But then I saw it. There's nothing anymore like in mechanics that pulls me in. For like building a Corvette, nice, I build a few Corvettes. But that's it, because I have a limit of what if it's 12 Corvettes you can build. And then they break all the methods I actually used to build my Corvettes. In Space Engineers you have way more freedom for building. There is so many things that is the community focused, like building the workshop, people making ships, and you can just download the blueprints and then build that ship yourself. Create the workshop scenarios that have been made, so people, creators, make a scenario, a storyline, drop it on the workshop, you download it, you start into a world that somebody else created. You can just play a storyline in that world. It's very community driven, Space Engineers. What I wanted to do, I mean, I don't know if it's explained anything that you were hoping I would give as an answer, but yeah. What I want to check is, do we have smelters? Oh, yep. No, okay. Did I get a smelter? We have a smelter. Is this production? It is production. I got a smelter and an assembler. Okay, good. We need motor, electronic parts, wire, and steel plate. I already forgot half of it again. Wires. Hey, Kermandale, welcome. Chill, man, welcome as well. If I missed you coming in. Okay, so this smelter, what can you do? Production. You can make lead bars. There we go. I just need lead. I can make wires, I can make chrome coating. Alright, good. Then we can also build an assembler. Assembler. It's pretty large. Is there anything in here? Uh, 67. So actually this is pretty empty now. I don't know if this is even connected. It is connected. Truck, I don't think what I just shared is too much detail. But my brain is also very distracted right now. I would have to like sit down, think about it, and then like make a video about it, like the difference between No Man's Sky and Space Engineers, or why do I play Space Engineers, or things like that. I don't like to do comparison videos myself that much, because I feel like a lot of the games are not the same, and I feel like a lot of games also don't deserve comparison, because they have different strengths and weaknesses. It's people that did the comparison between like Starfield and No Man's Sky just don't know what they're talking about, for example. Because they are two different games. Totally two different games. Come back! It takes so long. It takes too long now to get into the menus. In case you were curious. Oh yeah, well, you can, if you... It is a bit of a learning curve, Truck. Just that you know. So it's not a simple game, but give it an hour and a half figuring out, and after that, it's all fun. If you want to learn, you can check my videos, but they are outdated. I need to make new ones. You could check out Splitsy, which is one of the like the Splitsy is like the space engineer guru, or check out Aegir. He also made a good series so far now, which are very concise and gives you a good idea. If you want to go more in depth, check Splitsy, because Splitsy goes really in depth as well. But it's good to check out both of them, because you have like two different perspectives as well, like how you can play. For example, Aegir focuses more on like there are different ways, while Splitsy has already a fixed idea on how he plays. I think SC2 might be a little bit confusing after for a lot of players as well, with all the different blocks. So you will need a smelter to make that. You will need the assembler to make that. Then you need the what is the other one? I already forgot. We have a survival kit on our ship now. Let me just make this my home base. This hydrogen tank, as I said, was pretty empty. Did that fill up? It didn't, no. Why did that not fill up? Dug himself into a hole while mining and did not have the power or jetpack to get out. So he emptied his battery by mining. Is there a reason why you are not emptying? Okay, discharge, there we go. If you have a second truck, I think MSG can drop a link to both Splitsy and to A-Gear if you want to check the channels out, because it might be a little bit challenging to find them. Alright, so I might get this light. Oh, interesting. You can access now from the conveyors. You don't have to have a car container to access a I mean, I'm not sure if this is going to change, but can I? Yep. Interesting. Can you build like drills next to each other? I don't think you can, no. No, I need to have a conveyor in between. What? I might have to lift my ship a bit. That would be great. I'm not sure if MSG is... he might be distracted, so let me just check. Alright, so these are the two links to the A gear and to Splitsy. So, how can I... Why cannot snap it there? I can snap it like that, but I cannot snap it rotated. Do I need to weld it up first? Steel tubes. Yeah. I need to weld it up first before I could put the drill on that. I think the blueprint building might be still a little bit bugged out. I don't know. Do I have compressors? No. I don't think so. No. Does the smelter make compressors? Steel plate, motor, electronic parts, wire.
Inventory full.
Hey Michael, welcome and thanks so much for subscribing. Electronic parts and wires. Can you make compressors? You cannot make compressors. I will need an assembler to make compressors. So you can see that there is definitely some needs of progression, as in you do need to you will need to like build all the blocks to be able to get this one. Okay, steel plate, motor. Let's start with steel plate.
Inventory full.
Electronic parts and golden thread. It's a good thing that I grind that one down on the other base. Alright, can you make a compressor? You can make compressors. For that you need nickel and copper. I need... how many compressors? 612. I need more copper. See how long it takes to get entered? It's crazy. Compressor. Now I just need wires. That should be enough to get these drills working. Yeah, it should be empty. I didn't put anything in there. Hey Slap, welcome. My battery's low. Let's fix that. So what is this drill on my ship? Is this a let's see, control panel, drill 3.5 meters. Okay. I'm not sure if there's like a what you call it, an improved one, because I feel like the clearing of this drill is pretty small. Compared with the one from Space Engineers 1.
Swa donated $5 through Super Chat. Hi, worth playing the tutorial, or better off skipping it, by staring from scratch elsewhere? How long is tutorial, and how to turn it off if I choose?
Yo, Matt Apple, welcome, and thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. So, I think you kind of are forced to play a tutorial until they are going to change the game modes in the future. Because if you do not follow the tutorial, you will not be able to unlock your blocks. I mean, if you want to play survival. If you want to play creative, they should be unlocked automatically. So the tutorial kind of have to follow. The tutorial leads until the space station. Once you do the first mission, at the space station, you complete it and you do it. That is the end of your tutorial, and then you can just take contracts to unlock more blocks, if that makes sense. I finished my tutorial, I would say 2 hours ago, so I would say maybe it took me 2 hours to do the intro tutorial. It is not possible to skip the tutorial or skip the progression if you take survival. I hope that gives all the answers that you needed. Slap, there is destroy voxel, but it's very small compared with the drilling. Give me a second. So if you look, this is going to be drilling. See, this is drilling. As you can see, I'm taking just enough away where my drill was. If I'm going to do clear voxel, that is the clear voxel. Thank you so much again.
Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. Thanks. Great info.
Appreciate the second Super Chat as well. 07 to you. To be honest, Bill, when I started SC, yeah, I need to restart my tutorial now with all the updates done. I don't think it's worth making tutorials for Space Engineers 2 yet, but I need to rework and start again. I'm not sure how game-changing the next update will be for Space Engineers.
At Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. You're welcome.
Thank you again for another super chat. 07. You can't just chat. You don't need to super chat. You don't need a super chat to talk to me. I appreciate it there. Yeah, I'm not saying.
Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. Oh, my bad. Thanks.
Thank you, Mad Apple. Appreciate it. Right, so this should be a pretty decent spot to just build inside a bit, I would say, maybe. I am very curious on how this is going to work with the drills and pistons, because have you noticed that the drills take some time to take away the terrain? It's like drrr, pok, drrr, pok. It's very... I don't know how this is going to work with... Okay,
At Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. You're welcome.
I'm not saying anymore. I don't wanna empty this guy's wallet. 07, Mad Apple. Appreciate it. This is also a bug. The highlighted ports still. Do we have like conveyors that are... We only have these now. Conveyor node junction. Conveyor sorter. Conveyor straight. Okay. We don't have reinforced conveyors yet. How do I change color again? R. Hakes, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the Beeble Hive. Steel plate and steel tubes. Guys, I don't think I can play longer anymore. I need to, damn it, I just dropped it. Where did it? I think I'm gonna have to call it here. Steel tubes. Steel tubes. Wait, is my ship disconnected? It is disconnected, okay. You're one of the few streamers in the SE universe. I know that gets the names of their viewers right most of the time.
At Mad Apple Swar donated $10 through Super Chat. Oh, I see. Now you're going to spend all this money. Bye then.
Okay, thank you so much, Mad Apple. I appreciate you. I appreciate the super chats. The whole series of super chats. 07 to you. Thank you so much. And bye-bye. All right. Let's see. Am I gonna build here? So let's put the smelter here.
At Mad Apple Swar donated $2 through Super Chat. You're welcome.
Was this? Yes, okay. We need steel plates, motors. It's the season. You see, my game is also starting to freeze a lot, so I think it's time to call it. Okay, more steel plates. I feel like the welding is a little janky sometimes. It's like it doesn't really pick up what I want to weld up. Right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. This is gonna be definitely another project. Everything goes a little bit slower, I feel. But it's probably also because we are not used to the sequence of things, of events. Let's close this up. There we go. There we go. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for sticking around, all the likes and all the super chats. Thank you for the support and any way you can give me. I appreciate it a lot. I will see you again next week for Space Engineers on Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Will be Valheim on my second channel on the B-side. And Thursday we should be back on as well on this channel, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be streaming yet. All right, so it might be No Man's Sky maybe, just to catch up a little bit. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I appreciate you all being here. Have a good one, and I will see you again soon. Could we rate somebody before I actually say goodbye? Let's rate Solier. Alright. Solier Gaming is doing more Space Engineers too. Show him some love. Hashtag BuzzBuzz if you join the raid. And I will see you again next time. Thanks so much all for joining. Have a good one all. Bye bye for now.